funny.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Dirt Grease Outdoor Peace. Today I have my special guest here, my dad, and a little different video today. We're going to talk about archery hunting and shooting a bow, and this video is especially for those people that have some kind of a shoulder injury, maybe even an elbow injury, possibly even a wrist injury. This might help somebody to be able to draw their bow again, be able to hunt again, get back in the stand, get out in the woods and enjoy being outside.
Maybe lost their strength a little bit.
Yeah, maybe lost. Yeah, if they can't draw anymore, maybe they don't have the strength.
And this gizmo that we made might work for somebody that doesn't have a disability. As far
Yeah, just a steady. Yeah,
steady.
somebody that's not steady. So years ago, my dad, just through everyday wear and tear, working every day, just his shoulders were beat up, getting weaker, and then he fell on the ice one time, maybe even with one shoulder, and then fell up in Canada on the other shoulder, slipped on a wet wood plank and hurt the other shoulder.
Bad.
Didn't have anything done about it, just got over the pain, got through everything. And then 2008, him and my sister were on a Harley Ultra Classic, going through Finley Lake, right by where you turn to go to Pekin Peak, right where I just made that video that just went up this morning it went up. But the guy pulled out, was talking on his phone, the guy pulled out and smashed right into the side of him and skidded him across the road and flipped him up in the air. And when they came to, my dad was laying on top of the bike, bleeding from his face and his nose, got beat up and hurt his shoulder. And my sister woke up and was sitting looking into this cornfield with missing one shoe and was thinking, what happened? They had no idea what happened. And so they both hurt their shoulders. Was it both right shoulders?
She had a broken upper arm,
Yeah,
and a dislocated shoulder.
yeah. So we went to,
My tendons are on those.
yeah, we went to Hammett, and they were both in shock. I mean, that's why when somebody gets in an accident, that's why they go to a trauma unit. They have specialists to take care of that. So then he ended up having surgery to reattach the tendon, and the doctor couldn't fix everything. There was, I think, damage to the rotator cuff. The tendon was unhooked.
Yeah, I had four holes where he went in, and something he couldn't reattach. He felt terrible, but generally I'm happy. No pain at all. Little noise, but I couldn't pull my bow back.
Yeah. Well, we can demonstrate right here before we get the bow too. Of course, I think it was probably that it was the next year we were getting ready for hunting season, and you were gonna shoot. Didn't know if he could, and he couldn't. He'd go to draw it. Of course, he's left-handed. He'd go to draw it back, and his arm would sink, and he just couldn't. He couldn't draw back and hold it up, and it would sink down. So I said, well, maybe I can just hold your arm. So I would hold your arm. I would hold his arm like that and not influence him at all, and he could draw back and shoot. Well, that got the wheels turning. Next thing you know, he's got the rope, the pull rope on the garage door. He's got his arm through there, and he can shoot his bow again.
Let's show them that.
Yeah. That'd be, oh, you're gonna do it with your bow.
So that
Yeah.
replaced Matt.
Yeah, that let him hold that arm up and be able to shoot. And then his wheels were turning and he was coming. We were both trying to think of different things. We actually bought a I think it was a Primos. We bought a Primos stabilizer thing, and it was plastic, and I don't know if it was a strap, but it had a support thing on it, and he went to go draw back and it would collapse, or I think something even broke on it.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so it was, we ended up just I think it was from Cabela's, we sent that back. So then he was looking for, I think we might have even had a prototype before.
Yeah, I can still use the other one.
So this is what he came up with. I almost think I can, well, we'll do this side first. So this is a stick that he made. Actually, it's two different sticks. He liked the V on this one and the top part of another stick. So he's had a couple different sticks over the years.
I can use this to hang it in a tree branch or on a ladder stand or something.
And a little traction tape just to keep it right on his waist, and a nice leather strap. I'll show him if you want. I can get this side in. I can go over on the other side.
And of course, this took some experimenting. The length of this, took some experimenting. That's why it's sectioned and put two pieces together. I couldn't look through my peat before because the ball would drop, but now with this aid, I can pull back. It's nice and easy. I can stand there and look through my peat, and I can shoot.
Almost perfect.
And I'll show them that shot, 20-yard shot.
20. That's 20 yards. And now, and we also backed the poundage off a little. Yeah. We backed the poundage off just a little bit. Yeah.
It's a little over 50 pounds.
Yeah. So this is his.
55 maybe.
Yeah. First shot of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is his first shot of the day.
After splitting wood.
20. Yeah. Splitting up at. Well, you were up. What? 4:30. Up early.
Every day.
Go to the grocery store this morning at 6, and then he was splitting wood, and so that's his first shot. And we're actually still kind of dialing in a new sight that we got for him, but to be able to shoot and to be steady and to shoot like that is really something.
The only thing is, when you see a deer coming, conditions have to be right. You have to be a little experienced enough to slowly get up and get your bow and get that brace in place. And if the deer is still there, then we got a chance.
Yeah.
And I have got, I think I've got 4 deer with it. One heck of a nice 8-point, but the doe are more challenging probably.
So I think I'll give you guys another look. I'll give you another look from the other side. Maybe you can see more of the stick and how it looks when he draws back.
It's a Matthews Helium.
Yeah, it's a Matthews Helium, and we. No, you had a.
Back then?
You had a switchback. No, you had a switchback.
I did?
Yeah, after the. Remember?
I didn't remember.
Les
that.
was in Russell. But yeah, so this is a helium, and it is really light, compact. I mean, it's thin, it's light, it's super smooth, nice let off, and it's I think he's down to around somewhere between 50, 52 pounds, something like that now. We backed it off even more just to be a little bit more comfortable.
And I'm 73 and a half years old plus.
Yeah.
So I've got that kind of strength.
Yeah.
Not a young kid anymore. What are you going to do, stand behind me, Matt?
No, I'm going to go on this. I'm going to go over on this side if you want to shoot towards the middle. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to give you a better look at what this looks like. There's the strap. And that's where he's got it. And you could have it longer and be on your hip. Just up to the individual to play around with it.
And I cannot pull it back without this brace.
No.
I can't pull it back. If it does go back, I can't look through the peep.
Yeah, your arm sinks. Pretty good. Yep, very good. Yeah, so we just wanted to make this video and hopefully help somebody out there that has a bad shoulder or some kind of, maybe even, like I said, a elbow or a wrist problem, that this would just help relieve some of that pain or the weakness, and be able to hold the bow up for somebody. So
And it works for somebody that doesn't have a disability. Maybe they shake. Maybe, you know, it's just a steady aid. But for me, it makes things possible so I can get in the tree stand.
Yeah, and I've shot with it with my bow, and it's like a steady rest. It's comfortable, and you can move around side to side. Yeah, he can move around pretty good.
With it.
Yeah, so we just wanted to make this video. Even if it helps one person, it'll be worth it. But I think through the power of YouTube, I think this video could get spread around. And you know, so if you see something you like, if you know of somebody that has a problem, tell them about the video, and tell them there's hope.
One more thing. If I want to get out in the tree stand in October, I have to have this brace.
Right.
Our hunting season for archery is October 1st to November 18th, 17th, 18th.
Yeah.
And
16th.
November 5th starts crossbow. Now naturally I love crossbow, but I'm not an outlaw. So if I'm out there before November 5th, I'm using my compound.
Yeah. Yeah, we both just like to get outside. I mean, we're busy all year, and it's nice just to get out there. But he's able to shoot with this, and even just target shooting is fun. And
that's right.
Yeah, you don't have to go out and kill anything. That would be another good.
Just having fun archery practice, and yeah.
That would be another good thing, is that, you know, if somebody had a family with some kids, and the kids were getting into target shooting, and the older person wanted to be able to shoot with them, this might give them a chance to shoot with the kids and have fun. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and make sure you click like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
Thank you.